Tokyo does a really bad job when it comes to making bicycle paths, but the Tamako bike path is actually one of the better ones. However, there is one thing that gets in the way of having a nice ride. The bollards. The bollards are cheap infrastructure that are there to keep people safe and slow. They come in many types. There's the pole, the U-shape, the ankle biter, and who knows what's next. The city probably needed to put these in because the mammals think that this is a race course on the weekend. I actually like this path because it's an enjoyable ride. I just want to enjoy my little bike ride, but unfortunately these bollards get in the way. And I never really counted how many gates I had to go through to get out to Lake Tama. So here's my supercut of all of the gates along the Tamako bicycle and pedestrian path. This path is actually owned by Tokyo Tow, so most of the streets in your neighborhood are actually owned by a local government. Whereas this path itself, because it's actually going over where there's a large water pipe that feeds into the city, and because it goes through different wards, the city of Tokyo actually owns this road. So all of the things that are on it, all these bollards, were put there by traffic designers at the Tokyo metropolitan level. I mean, sometimes it's horrible. Like, look at this. This is an arrow directing you into a bollard. Locals can fly through these things no problem, and you do get the hang of it after a while. I've actually done it so many times that I can go through pretty easily. But if you're a new person on a bicycle, these can be pretty tricky. But then you have to ask the question, if everybody is so used to it that they can go through at full speed, then are they actually doing what they're supposed to do, which is slow you down? Here you can see they actually did take out some of the bollards, which is improvement. One less gate to have to go through. It's easy for the city to put them in. You can see actually at the base of them, most of them have a little lock, so if they wanted to, they could take them all out. Unfortunately, they keep them all in, and it's kind of a tricky little maneuver that you have to do to get through them. What's up with this green thing? I don't even know what that means. Don't park there? Well, that's what the red means. Is the green a bike path? Most of the time you get zebra stripes. It's all over the place. So the speed demons could actually help keep the pedestrians from wandering over onto the cycle path, which, for some reason, they actually love to walk on the bike side of the path rather than the walking side of the path. Sometimes it's really tricky because you actually have to go on the pedestrian side to get around them. So here, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got 12 gates here. 12 bollards. Yeah, in fact, most people just go around. It can be really hard for people in wheelchairs to actually get through these bollards. The bike path itself has a lot of bollards. The pedestrian path has a few less bollards, so they can kind of get through on the pedestrian side, but they do have to have access for people with disabilities. But that also means that a lot of cyclists will go on the pedestrian side just to get around the bollards. Here you can see a great desire line that just kind of goes right around all the bollards. People have had enough of it. And we're actually getting pretty close to the end here. This is one of the last gates that you have to go through, at least the U-shaped gates. And now we're to the pole type. Look at here, we've actually got a pole right in the middle of the bike lane. I mean, right there, right in the middle. So you do have to either go to the center or off to the edge to get around this. If you're not paying attention, you're definitely running into that. And at the very end, you still have to go through one of the ankle biters, these crazy ones at the end. People in wheelchairs or strollers, they're just not kind of considered in this whole kind of thing that you have to do to get around all of this stuff. So that gives us a total of 78 gates, bollard gates, that we have to actually slalom through to get out to Lake Tama. So in summary, I totally understand why the city needed to stop people from flying into traffic, and they installed a buttload of bollards. And there are people who do ride this bike path very fast. It's one straight line, and there is a desire to go very fast down it. However, for people who are just going out there at a leisurely pace, these things are annoying. Thanks for watching.